Hi, I'm Gary.
And I'm Graham.
And we're the Integrity Guys. Most homeowners think they have a roof problem. But in many cases, the roof is not the real issue. What is actually failing is the exterior system, how the roof, ventilation, gutters, siding, and porches work together. When one part breaks down, the others are often already under stress, even if the signs are not obvious yet. It usually starts with something small: a stain on the ceiling, a musty smell in the attic, peeling paint, ice forming along the roof line, or moisture where it should not be. You assume it is a simple fix, maybe a roof issue, maybe gutters, maybe siding. You start calling contractors, expecting clear answers. But instead you get different opinions, different prices, and different scopes that do not line up. One person says, it's no big deal. Another says, this is urgent. No one explains how they reach that conclusion.
And this is when more confusion comes in.
What you start to notice is that each contractor is only looking at one piece of the home. A roofer talks about shingles. A gutter company focuses on water flow. Someone else suggests adding a vent or patching an area. But no one steps back to look at how everything is connected. Roofing, ventilation, gutters, siding, and porches all affect how moisture and air move through the home. When those parts are evaluated in isolation, important clues get missed. This is where the real risk shows up. Because when you fix only one piece, you might quiet the symptom without ever solving the cause. And the longer that happens, the more likely it is that damage continues where you cannot see it.
And then you reach a turning point.
What most homeowners are never told is that these problems do not happen in isolation. In southeastern Michigan, and especially in homes near water, those forces are constant. Freeze and thaw cycles, wind-driven rain, humidity, and temperature changes put stress on the entire exterior, not just one surface. So when something fails, it is rarely because one part suddenly went bad. It's usually because the system stopped working together. Once you understand that, the confusion starts to make sense. When only one part of the exterior is addressed, the underlying conditions often stay the same. Water still finds its way in. Moisture still builds up where it cannot dry out. Air still moves through the home in ways that were never corrected. So even though something looks repaired on the surface, the original stress on the system still remains. That's why homeowners end up dealing with repeat leaks, new staining, mold concerns, or damage that shows up a few seasons later. It's not because the repair was careless, because the full system was never evaluated or corrected. Over time, that leads to more disruption, more expense, and more frustration than if the problem had been addressed correctly from the beginning.
So what is MI Remodelers again, Dad?
MI Remodelers approaches exterior projects differently. Instead of starting with a product or a quick recommendation, the process starts with understanding how the entire exterior system is functioning. That means inspecting the roof, ventilation, gutters, siding, and porches together. It means documenting what's found with photos, measurements, and clear explanations, so homeowners can actually see what's happening and why it matters. From there, a solution is designed to correct the root causes, not just the most visible symptoms. MI Remodelers manages the entire scope of work under one company, so nothing's fragmented and nothing important is left to guesswork. The goal is simple: help homeowners understand their home, fix the problem the right way, and take responsibility for the result.
Hey, Dad, what does accountability and integrity mean to us?
Integrity is not a slogan for us. It's the standard we work by. If we cannot explain what we're doing, why we're doing it, and show the work behind it, then we should not be doing that job at all. That belief is why people know us as the Integrity Guys. Every recommendation we make has to be something we're willing to document, explain clearly, and stand behind for years. This is personal for us. This is a family business. We talk about these values openly, even on a podcast we record together, because the work we do reflects who we are. When we work on someone's home, we are taking responsibility for something that matters greatly to this family. This is not something we take lightly.
Hey, Dad, what does our process feel like?
For most homeowners, the biggest relief is finally understanding what's going on. Instead of pressure, there's explanation. Instead of opinions, there's documentation. Instead of rushing, there's time to think and ask questions. You can see what was found, you can understand why certain work matters, and why other things just do not. You are not managing multiple contractors or trying to connect the dots yourself. You know the problem was identified correctly and that the solution was designed to last.
This is what we want you guys to do.
If you're dealing with a roof or exterior issue and want to understand what's really going on, the next step is simple. Schedule a free, no obligation, in-home estimate with MI Remodelers. We'll take the time to inspect the exterior system, document what we find, and explain what matters so you can make a clear, confident decision. There is no pressure and no rushed commitment, just answers and a responsible path forward. Our pricing is competitive and reflects the full scope of work required to fix problems correctly, not just temporarily. If you want clarity, accountability, and one company handling the entire exterior system from start to finish, this is exactly what we do. One company, zero headaches. The goal is not just to fix what you can see today, it's to solve the real problems and give you confidence that it was handled the right way. This is Gary.
And this is Graham. And we're the Integrity Guys signing off.
You guys call 888-544-7366.
Tell them Graham sent you.